guys, it's Amy here, and today we're going to be doing a classics book haul. So recently I've been picking up a fair few classics, enough to make their own video, so that is what we're going to be doing today. I've been picking up a mixture of modern and kind of older classics, so let's get into it. The first one I have here is Emma by Jane Austen, and this is the Vintage Classics edition. It is absolutely gorgeous, wouldn't you agree? So I asked you guys in my Classics TBR video in January which Jane Austen book you think I should pick up next, and the overall kind of decision was Emma or Northanger Abbey, and I've already picked up Northanger Abbey, so as I have a book buying problem, I decided to pick up Emma as well. So I'm hoping to get to this one once I've finished Northanger Abbey, which I'm reading at the moment. Next we have 3 of the Red Spine editions from Vintage Classics, and the first one is Side with Rosie by Laurie Lee. This one I've heard so many good things about. I've had a lot of friends recommend it to me. It does sound like a book I would really enjoy. It's kind of set in the countryside, so I'm looking forward to seeing if I like this one. Next one we have is The Waves by Virginia Woolf. This one I really love the cover of. I think it's a really good choice of image there. Read A Room of One's Own by Virginia Woolf recently. I've really enjoyed that one. It's a non-fiction kind of extended essay. This, however, is fiction, so I'm looking forward to seeing if I like her fiction as much as I like her non-fiction. And finally, for the Vintage Classics, I have All Quiet on the Western Front by Eric Marie Remarque. I don't know. This one follows the story of a group of German schoolboys in 1914 as they are sent away to join the war. I've heard really good things about this one, so I'm looking forward to reading it, as I've been enjoying kind of reading things about the world wars at the moment. Next we have 3 Penguin modern classics, and the first one I have here is Perfume by Patrick Suskind. Don't know. I saw the film of this one years ago and kind of liked it. I thought it was a bit odd, so I've decided to pick up the book in the hopes that the book is going to be a lot better. This one basically follows the story of a young man who wants to try and create the perfect scent. So he ends up murdering women to capture their scent so he can bottle it and make the perfect smell. Yes, it sounds a bit strange, so I'm looking forward to seeing if it is somewhat similar to the film or if it is completely different. The next one I have here is Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. This one I have already read. I studied it during my GCSEs in school, but for some reason I have no edition of it at home, and I wanted to reread it again to see if I enjoyed it as much as I did in school, so I decided to pick up this lovely edition here. I do really like these images that they choose for the back of them. Some of them are a bit weird, but this one I like. So I'm interested to see how much I like it, since I haven't read it for a good few years now. And the final one I have here is A Month in the Country by J.L. Carr. This one was recommended to me by my friend's dad. He said it was really good, and it's actually tiny, so I don't think it's going to take me long to get through. But this one follows the story of a survivor of the First World War, and he ends up going to the country for a month, as the title suggests, and it's just what happens there. So I think it's going to be quite an enjoyable little read. And on to the final 3 books, which are some Penguin English Library editions. The first one I have here is A Room with a View by E.M. Forster. I've never read anything by Forster before, and there were a lot of choices when I was looking online, and this one is the one that took my fancy. This one follows the story of a girl named Lucy Honeychurch, which is such a fantastic name, don't you think? She goes to Italy, and it's about how the people around her in Italy and all the people she meets affect her life, basically. So I think it's going to be a fun little read. The next one I have here is Tess of the Durbervilles by Thomas Hardy. I recently read Far from the Madding Crowd by Thomas Hardy and really enjoyed it, so this one I'm hoping to like just as much. Lots of you guys said on that video when I talked about Far from the Madding Crowd, oh, pick up Tess of the Durbervilles, you'll really like it, so I have, and I hope I do. And the final book in this book haul is Lady Audley's Secret by Mary Elizabeth Braddon. I've not read anything from this lady before, and I just thought it sounded good when I was looking online. This one sounds like it's going to be a bit of a mysterious read. Lady Audley has a secret, who would have known, and everyone is trying to work out who she is, why she's acting so strangely, so I think it's going to be quite fun. So there we are, those are all the classics that I've built up recently. Let me know down below if you've read any of these and what you thought of them, or if you've been buying any classics as well. As always, I will leave links to Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, everything I've mentioned today down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I will see you soon. Bye! Well, I really didn't like that book. I thought it was awful. Like, I really hated the characters, the plot, the